OBC News. Local underground hero wants to physically beat down Aldera principal. He settles for lawsuit. By Sweet Kagami ni Kiss on AO3. It made me press the... There are no archive warnings. Summary. Welcome, this is OBC News. My name is not important. Our top story is the guilty verdict of a lawsuit facing Aldera Junior High School started by Yuuei over the blatant mistreatment and discrimination towards Aldera graduate and current Yuuei student Izuku Midoriya. Disclaimer. Hirokoshi is the owner of all official characters in the world that is Boku no Hero Academia. I nor the author of this fanfiction own anything. Story begins. Welcome. This is OBC News. My name is not important. Our top story is the guilty verdict of a lawsuit facing Aldera Junior High School started by Yuuei over the blatant mistreatment and discrimination towards Aldera graduate and current Yuuei student Izuku Midoriya. Camera shifts to a new angle as the news anchorman faces it. For a couple of months, there have been an investigation towards the allegations of quirkless discrimination, child abuse, neglect, and multiple other reports of how the school's faculty allowed the abuse to occur, and never stopped any of its students from abusing their quirk use on the victim. The following footage that plays on the viewers' televisions or phones or laptops, whatever, play revealing stock footage of the school to outside the courthouse of the teachers that worked as the school's faculty. Then footage of Izuku and Shota wearing their identical suits as they walk into the building. Then the footage is replaced by artists sketching on the courtroom. The court was open to the public and the session went off without delay once all were present. At one point of the court session, the lawyer representing Aldera wished to know whether or not Midoriya was faking a quirk this entire time. The judge presiding the case asked for a demonstration, and the fake quirk theory was debunked. The victim, Midoriya, was later on called to testify on the stand and thoroughly examined by the lawyer representing Aldera. A person interviewed who was in the public seating watching the court session commented on how Midoriya would have liked to have known why for a decade he had been discriminated and hated simply for being who he is, a simple child growing up, leaving the lawyer at a loss for words. The sketches of the courtroom showed first a detailed sketch of Izuku and Shota, then their opponents, then the judge. They even showed an artist sketch that was done of Izuku being called to testify to the stand. The court did not last for much longer once both sides have rested their case. Aldera was found guilty of all charges, commending Aldera and its people for its actions and misdeeds. The teachers whom were part of Aldera's faculty now face heavy fines and license revocations due to their encouragement of blatant quirkism. It is very likely that Aldera may one day have to close their doors if a full reform is not ensured in their future, with full action by the Ministry of Education. Our news reporter David Abbott managed to get an interview with Izuku Midoriya. He is represented by his school teacher, Shota Aizawa. New scene changes to show the inside of Heights Alliance Dormitory 1A, where the sofa sat Izuku with his homeroom teacher, Shota. My name is David Abbott. It is a pleasure to meet with you, Midoriya. Thank you. Please take care of me, said Izuku, giving a polite bow to David. David smiles, brushing away the loose bangs of his black hair as his brown eyes almost twinkled. I know that it has only been a week since a successful court case against your former tormentors of your junior high school. I abhor such violence and discrimination against anyone myself. As someone who is a late bloomer of his quirk, I am very glad that you still have the strength to overcome the hardships and prove those who doubted you that you are able to achieve your dreams. Izuku smiled. Yes. For a long decade, I have been bullied and made fun of for my dreams. It was not fun at all. It really hurt, but I still bear the pain and kept moving forward. Tell me, Midoriya, if you could speak to the students who bullied you in the past, what would you tell them? That I feel very sorry for them, was a short answer. When Midoriya came to Yuuei, he had trouble adjusting when it came to his quirk, but he worked very hard to try his best to learn the lessons we teach at the school. The lessons we inspire the students of the hero course, said Aizawa. Of course, during the initial investigation into Aldera, there has been viral footage of you, Midoriya, apparently doing personas cosplay. It was initially a lesson I gave to my homeroom class, how sometimes pro heroes will have to go undercover and assume a whole different identity in hopes of getting close to the criminals in question in order to make a successful bust and arrest of the perp they are tracking down. Perp is short for perpetrator. Midoriya had shown that he is very skilled at assuming another personality right down to the core elements. I decided to allow Midoriya to continue adapting different personalities each day. He had shown an amazing aptitude. It was quite fun, too, especially the days when I portrayed Mirko and Hawks. I even had fun being Present Mike, Aizawa, and All Might, too, said a smiling Izuku. Having done the personality swap lesson that day, it really helped me a lot, and I have shown a lot of improvement during my heroics lessons here at Yuuei. Even my classmates have enjoyed seeing what I have been doing. While I am glad that you have been able to put to rest a dark part of your past and move on with your life to being an amazing pro hero one day, said David, smiling. Izuku's smile got brighter. Yes, one day I hope that I can proudly declare for those who are in danger that I am here. David's grin was infectious. Hopefully, one day I can be the first pro hero to interview Izuku Midoriya. First one to interview Izuku Midoriya as a fully fledged pro hero. Of course, Izuku answered with a happy laugh. Of course, he'll have his friends supporting him, says Ochaka as she bombs the interview, making Aizawa adopt an annoyed glare. Ochako just grins it away as she is supported by Hitoshi and Shoto. When we learned what was going on, we wanted to be there in support, but we didn't know until after the court date happened, said Hitoshi. But Midoriya is very important to us, to everyone here in Class 1A, said Shoto. We are all like one huge family. We will support and protect each other, and there is no villain out there who can divide and conquer us. David grins. Looks like you have many allies already, Midoriya. I'm so glad. Izuku giggles as he's hugged by Ochako from behind, whose cheek is pressed against his, and the camera guy, with David, captures a wider shot of the rest of Class 1A in full support in the background. As Aizawa just sits there, face-palming, though one would note the edges of his mouth had twitched. He's hiding his smile. The scene switches back to the live shot of the newsroom. The news anchorman nodded. Yes, indeed Midoriya has many friends who are on his side. News camera scene changes. His face position. New face position. And in other news, Pro Hero Hawk was spotted at a local KFC restaurant at Hosi with Pro Hero Miracle. We have the viral footage shot by a local celebrity hero tuber. The scene shifts to the inside of the KFC restaurant. We're in a corner booth where the hero is in question. Mirako is sipping her drink and Hawks was munching down extra crispy chicken strips dipped in FLG sauce. There is a bowl near the strips of mac and cheese mixed with a whole kernel corn. Oh, okay, whole kernel corn. Wow, I never knew you were a fan of KFC, sir, said the celebrity hero tuber. Yeah, he insisted on coming here for lunch, comments Mirako, after a long audible slurp of her drink. Though I'm certain that there's been plenty of jokes made about Birdman here eating chicken at a chicken fast food place. And Hawks with just a shrug of his shoulders. I've probably heard half of them already. And the rest read online, the man stated before chomping down another chicken strip and chasing it down with 2 spoonfuls of mac and cheese/corn mixed. How come you eat macaroni and cheese with corn mixed in it? That's just weird, said Mirako. Hey, don't knock it until you try it, Hawks told the rabbit girl. Besides, the corn here is even better once I mixed in 3 cups of the finger-licking good sauce into it. Oh, that's what FLG means. Mirako gave him a look. Really? The hero tuber nodded, still holding his camera. Hey, he's right. It is good that way. The viral video ends there. The news anchorman stares with light boredom at the camera live broadcasting him on TV. We will take a short commercial break. Coming up next, Black Crystal Wisher and Sweet Kagami Kiss are confirmed to be the same person. We have the exclusive interview of the man himself, and afterward, we talk about the singing artist Hiro Sakai Ishtal. His confirmed message on social media that he is indeed participating in the upcoming Magical Mirai concert in Tokyo, and his latest brag about fan-written fan fiction regarding the early years of All Might in an alternate universe where he is apparently a villain and his hero counterpart is a golden retriever named Paul Might. Finally, we take a look at Japanese stock market and review of the upcoming weather for the next 6 days. Stay tuned. And the news channel goes to the quick commercial break. This fanfiction was inspired by Aizawa vs. Aldera Part 2 by Belle Ament, part of a series of Personality Swap AU. Sorry I got really shaky there at the end. I just got tired, and I started shivering for some reason. I don't know why. I had to do a speech Monday, and I have like really bad social anxiety, so I couldn't really do it. And I just like looked at the teacher and I said, not today. He said, okay, you can do it Monday. So I'll be doing it Monday. I'm actually glad I get to do it Monday because I didn't memorize the speech that I wrote. I also have to turn in a paper about Native Americans after 1778. Which is great because I take modern U.S. history, and that's like anything after 1778, apparently. I remember eating this one bowl of stuff from KFC when I was like 12, and I was staying with my father in Michigan. It was basically mashed potatoes, chicken tenders, the gravy that comes with pretty much anything that you get. Well, the mashed potatoes from KFC and some corn mixed in. I think it was like Super Bowl bowl or whatever. But it tasted delicious. That's all I remember about it. I actually really, really like the white gravy that comes with stuff from KFC. I found something like it on that you can buy from Walmart.com. Let me look it up real quick. Don't steal my information. I got laid off from work the other day, and I'm still looking for new work, which really sucks because that means that I can't do my usual movie night that I like to host. Those are not my usuals. Take me to the gravy, please. But I'm like really happy I got to work where I did for as long as I did, because I got to work there for like a year and a half at most, and it sucks that I got laid off almost as soon as my managers changed, which really fucking sucks. I think my newest manager had something out for me or something. But that means I can record more often, which is always great, I guess. Even though I don't really get money, which nothing I don't care about, but kind of sucks that I don't get what I used to make. Damn, I buy a lot of shit. I guess that also means that I don't really get to, when did I buy that? Oh, that's suggested. I guess that just means that I can't, like, buy anything for a while. It also puts me in a pinch for, Christmas presents for my family and my friends. Anyways, the gravy I was talking about was Heinz Homestyle Turkey Gravy, value size 18-ounce jar. Tasted really good. It tasted almost exactly like the KFC shit. I'm currently looking for another job, which is always great. I'm sad. Well, anyways, I hope you have a great day. Good night.